Good Sunday morning, everybody, on this February the 19th. I'm Chris Allen here on the SAM channel, which is Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Yesterday, glorious day, lots of sunshine and temperatures warmed well to 50. We actually hit 50. 52 is the average, so we were only 2 degrees shy of the average. Anytime the wind blew, you could tell it was still chilly. I mean, it was that chill in the air. But today, I think we're going to get up into the low 60s. Therefore, it's going to feel a lot warmer. And we've seen a few clouds around the area this morning, some high clouds and mid-level clouds. As you can see, those are moving off to the east. We've got high pressure. The center of it is right about Asheville, North Carolina, but it covers the entire region. And that's going to give us a nice and sunny day today. Although I do think, like yesterday, we'll start to see an increase in clouds from the west. And those clouds will come in later today. And it's ahead of the next of three systems that are going to come in this week. Yes, three systems. Each one makes a run at us, kind of stalls, and comes back north as a warm front. Then the next one comes back as a warm front, and three times that's going to happen this week. And that's going to make for a rather unsettled pattern, a rainy pattern. We may have to deal with some flooding issues, severe weather. Not so much. I don't foresee anything really serious coming down the pike, but there's some serious warmth that is coming, and probably more near record warmth. As you can see today, as I said, we'll go 60, maybe even low 60s, then into the low 60s tomorrow and Tuesday for sure, maybe even the mid 60s. But look what happens Wednesday, Thursday, mid to upper 70s. Whew, that is like crazy. That's almost like early summer, late spring, early summer temperatures, close to 80 degrees. Are you kidding me? Nope, not kidding. It's right there. This is the model blender, and once we average everything out, this is the way it pans. Now, it's either going to be a few degrees cooler or warmer than that, but it's going to be right there close to it. And then we see another big drop in temperature, not a significant drop, like going bone chilling cold like it did, what was it, yesterday morning when we were at like 19, 20. It's not going to be that cold. We go from 78 on Thursday to 37 Thursday night, and then we rebound back into the 50s and 60s for much of next week, which is the end of March or the end of February and the beginning of March. It's here upon us already. And really, in most cases, it's feeling and looking like March, isn't it? Like spring-like. This morning, a big difference in temperature from yesterday when this map at this time around 5:40 showed teens and 20s. This morning, we're looking at 40s. There's that one lone dip of 32 in the usual suspect area, which is Cumberland County, Burkesville, down near the Cumberland River, with that particular mesonet site at its elevation near the river. It's colder there, 32. But you go one county over in any direction, and everybody else is in the 40s. So we've got a milder morning out there. You're not going to have to spend much time as you did yesterday morning, scraping off the windshield or running the defrost. It's all going to be a lot better this morning, and you won't have to bundle up. You won't have to get real crazy with the coats and jackets and stuff. Maybe a light jacket, sweater this morning, and then later on, as we get closer to 60 later today, it's gonna feel nice, and you can get rid of that. On to the maps here, and we'll look at the next several days. Here is that high pressure ridge, which covers, like I said, the entire southeast. But what is of note here is what I've been talking about, the zonal flow, and that's the west to east warmer flow that is coming off of the Pacific, and we're getting the benefactor. We're the benefactors of that. Off to the north, this is where the colder air is stuck, right up here in the northern part of the Rockies, all the way up in the Great Lakes and all of that. And we can watch this kind of flex and move over the next few days, and everything stays pretty quiet here. We're not looking at much in the way of change as we go through time. Here we are on late tonight, almost 7 o'clock this evening, and you can still see that warmer flow right over Kentucky, offshore showers, and then we've got something going on in the desert southwest, snows in the higher elevations of the Rockies. Let's go into Monday. Everything looking pretty good. Now, I will show you that there is a small chance tomorrow of some light rain that tries to get going up here in parts of Pennsylvania, Ohio, and even northeastern Kentucky. There's just a little disturbance that's going to kind of a ripple in the atmosphere that's going to produce some of these light rain showers. But you can see this is not going to really manifest itself into anything significant. So we go on through time, and here we are late morning into Monday. Let's keep going here. Not much going on with that. And then we see another little ripple here with more showers that try to show up in our area. And with that, I'm going to leave in a chance of a late day shower tomorrow, scattered, light, even sprinkles. It's not going to be all that organized, as you don't see really any big fronts or anything like that coming through. There's a couple of little just ripples in the atmosphere, like when you throw a rock out onto a pond or a lake and it skips and it throws those little waves out there. It's kind of like that. Nothing that's really organized yet, but we're going to keep an instability factor here and not a big one. We're talking about light rain showers as we get into Monday night, into Tuesday, just kind of scooting across southern Kentucky with this little short wave that's going to try to walk through the area. And I do mean walk. It's not in a hurry. And this is going to kind of set us up for more in the way of shower activity. Here we go into early Tuesday, actually late Monday night into Tuesday. Not a whole lot going on there. The rain chance is not all that high. It is going to be more midweek and into the latter half of the week. We start to get some Gulf moisture being drawn in now with the Pacific flow. So while we've got the warm air that is coming in like this, we've got the moisture that's coming in out of the Gulf of Mexico as high pressure moves east. So it's going to stay warm, but it's going to get a little wet, especially toward the middle part of the week and the end of the week. We're going to continue to see these little impulses just kind of riding through the area, and each one is going to bring us a chance of showers. So thunderstorms don't look all that big of a deal. There may be some rumbles of thunder, and then we'll start to see the potential for a little bit heavier rain as we get into the middle part of the week. But as far as severe weather, that doesn't look to be that much on the table right now. That could change, but I really don't see that being a big factor right now. More than anything else, just because of the rains that we've had lately and the rains that are coming, the concern might be to flooding or possible flooding. And there you see over the next week, from today to next Sunday, we're in that core area of possible heavier rainfall, and that lighter purple there over southern Kentucky indicating about an inch and a half, inch and 3/4 of rain possible between, if you were to start today, total everything up to next Sunday, that's what it would come close to on an average. So it's not going to rain the entire time, but the chance of rain is certainly going to be there as we go through next week, kind of off and on. It's going to start out light, sprinkles tomorrow, some light scattered showers. then get heavier as we get toward Tuesday night, Wednesday, a little break on Thursday, then more rain, this time for the upcoming weekend. This weekend, we escape the rain. Next weekend, it doesn't look like we're going to escape rain. So, three different impulses coming in. Each one kind of comes in, not all the way to Kentucky, comes back north as a warm front, and then come back again, back as a warm front. It's going to do that three times this week. And it's going to keep us nice and warm, as you saw in the 10-day blender, but it's also going to help squeeze out some rainfall here during the week ahead. All right, that's going to do it for this Sunday morning. Thanks as always for watching and listening. Have a great day, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow morning.